Ciao Juventini from the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you are doing well. No, sorry, I made a mistake, I made a big mistake, a really big mistake, because instead of saying Ciao Juventini of the world, I said Ciao Juventini from the world. And what happens when you do a big mistake like that and the entire world is able to see it? You do it again, you start again from the beginning like nothing happened. Guys, I'm joking, of course. If you are asking yourself why is Giuseppe doing that, and if you are not able to link it, yesterday there were the Champions League draws for the knockout stages for the round of 16, and yesterday they made a big mistake with the balls and they had to do it again. A big drama, the entire world was speaking about it, so we will speak about that as well on the video. We'll speak about the opponent of Juventus for the round of 16, but we will also speak about Mercato. We are middle of December. We know that in January we have the winter Mercato that is opening. Yesterday there was a Nedved speaking with someone really and well known in Torino, an agent of a player that we like. Will it be De Ligt? Will it be Pogba? We will see about that. We'll speak about it after the intro of Colo 99. So to start again, speaking about what happened yesterday in the Champions League, we will go through the front pages. Not only the Italian one today, because I was really curious to see if it was only Inter crying, because now they have Liverpool of it, or it was the entire world. We start with Marca. Marca is a Spanish paper linked to Real Madrid. What did they say? Marca? They said vergüenza. Vergüenza, why? What does that mean? That's actually a word playing between vergüenza, shame, and UEFA, vergüenza. These are the big titles on the front pages of Marca. Not only them, because also the English teams and the English papers were saying all balls. All balls, showing actually the guy that showed Real Madrid on the paper. Yesterday, disaster with all the teams. L'équipe, the French paper, ratage au sort instead of tirage au sort. What does that mean? Actually a mistake when they were doing the drawings with a big cross in the middle of the page. Crazy. And then we go to the Italian pages with Gazzetta dello Sport. Che giramento di pallini. Giramento di palle in Italian mean no, it's my balls to say it like that in a vulgar term, and they were playing with that. Actually, the drawings were a bit annoying yesterday, especially for Inter, I believe. Corriere dello Sport, pasticcio UEFA, big mistake of UEFA, schiaffo all'Inter, claps and slaps in the face of Inter. Why? Because after Ajax, that should have been the first opponent of Inter with their second draw, they are versus Liverpool. Funny the destiny, how the destiny is, and Tutto Sport is saying champion sorteggio farsa. What a joke of a draw. So we saw that all the papers from all and the entire world we're joking about what happened yesterday. We can see the two different tables of the first draw and the second draw, where we see actually that a lot of team changed. All of them except of Chelsea, that was drawn versus Lille in the first draw, and also in the second one again Lille. Juventus, what is interesting for us is that firstly we took Sporting, that we already played 2 times versus them in the past, and now a special one because it will be Villarreal. We never played an official game versus Villarreal, one friendly in August 2009 where we lost 4-1. It was in August, a pre-season, with a goal of Amauri. Now we will have to face them. We will have to face a difficult team, guys, a difficult team. Were we lucky? I'm scared to say we are lucky. Why? Because we know that we won versus Real Madrid, versus Manchester United, Barcelona, but we were also eliminated versus Ajax, Lyon, Porto, for example. So pay attention, guys. Who is not happy? Real Madrid, because Real Madrid was drawn versus Benfica, and this time they are drawn versus Paris Saint-Germain. What a bad luck for Real Madrid. Let's see if they will win or not. You never know in football. A lot of teams were changed. For example, Bayern Munich, that had to play versus Atletico Madrid, now they are playing versus Salzburg, for example, guys. And we will have again Cristiano Ronaldo versus Atletico Madrid. I'm just mentioning it because I remember that beautiful remontada, the 3-0 in our home. The one that didn't understand nothing about it, not the first one, not the second draw, is Gazzetta dello Sport, that showed actually the official table, and they messed up totally. They messed up from the moment. They don't have to speak about Juventus. They messed up because they said at a certain moment Paris Saint-Germain versus Paris Saint-Germain. I know that the Paris Saint-Germain wants to keep Kylian Mbappé. They don't want to send them to Real Madrid, but it was probably not the case to buy totally Real Madrid, and then Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid with the Manchester United logo. Funny, really funny, guys. If you want to do it yourself, you can find link into the description, the Tombola Seferin edition. Guys, it's a joke, don't go into the description, or you can go to become a member of the channel, yes, but not to buy the Tombola because it's a joke. Now, Villarreal is playing a 4-4-2. They eliminated Atalanta. They were in the same group as them. Pay attention. We know that Unai Emery is a champions of cup, especially the Europa League. Pay attention to them, guys, because it's not an easy team. I'm happy because Arif, a member of the channel, he said, Beppe, probably Villarreal is the best opponent for Juve. Why? Because it's the only team that is not doing actually a big pressing, and that can be really important for Juventus to face a team that is not pressing. We know that Juventus has some problems with teams that are pressing. Pay attention to that. Juve fortunata, ma adesso devi fare la tua parte. Juventus a bit lucky according to Tuttosport, but now you will have to do your part. And I repeat what I was saying you in the beginning of the video. Yes, maybe it's fine to have Sporting or Villarreal that on paper should be historically not as good as Juventus, but we know that everything is in the hand of Juve. We saw it already in the past, and I don't want to go too much into these black touts, guys. What about Mercato? Because we know that, and that's the big difference in the second phase of Champions League. Will have probably new players because we are able to do Mercato. In the past, you couldn't buy players from other teams that already participated to the Champions League and insert them to the list. Now, yes, since a few years, so that changed a lot the Mercato, and apparently Giovanni Albanese is saying that Ramsey and Arthur will probably not be at Juventus in January, February, because they will have to leave in January. Juventus is really looking for a physical midfielder. That's the request of Allegri. Let's pay attention also to surprises in the midfield, and Arthur is one that could leave, and this was also kind of confirmed by Pastorello, his agent. He's saying yes, he came for another trainer. He's not finding a feeling with Massimiliano Allegri. He can leave eventually in January without confirming 100%, but he let the door open. What about Bernardeschi, who's also one of his team? We know agent Pastorella just signed Bernardeschi. He said we are in discussion with Juventus. Maybe Bernardeschi can stay. Apparently that's what he's saying. Another agent, Mino Raiola, one of the most important agents of the world. We know how many players he has in his team. Yesterday he was so with Pavel, Nedved. A lot of people are saying, what is Pavel, Nedved doing at Juve? Apparently he's talking with Mino Raiola. Yesterday they were in a restaurant. What were they talking about, or who were they talking about? I can't tell you, I can't specify you because I was not in that restaurant, unfortunately, but we know it can be different solutions. One is Matthijs de Ligt. Will he leave or not in July? Hopefully not. Then there are other two names, Pellegrini, Luca, and maybe they will extend him already and giving him 10 million euro because he's the best left back of the world. Or Moisken, what will happen with him in the future? Or maybe the dream of a lot of supporters is Paul Pogba. If we know that Massimiliano Allegri is looking for a physical midfielder, maybe Paul Pogba can be the name. Also, we know that Rangnick, the new trainer of Manchester United, he said, I don't need Pogba. If he still want to leave in July, why not letting him leave in January so that we have a bit of money? Let's see what will happen there. Speaking about strikers, because we know that Juventus need a striker, they are speaking more and more about Mauro Icardi. Yesterday Elvin de France was reporting a news from Santi that is quite informed about the Paris Saint-Germain news, and he was saying that more and more closer to Juve is Mauro Icardi on loan. They already talk with Wandanara and the black and white team. Let's see if that will happen. I'm also really curious to know your opinion. I know that Mauro Icardi comes every 6 months, at least one time on the paper linked to Juve. Will that happen in January or not? Let me know what you think. And then what about Dybala? Dybala, luckily for him and for us, he has no muscular injury, and that's already really good. Otherwise we would have missed him for so long. He will probably not be there with Juve on this weekend versus Bologna, but probably next game already versus Cagliari, the last game of the year. The other thing that you probably want to know is that the agent Giorgio Antun, the agent of Dybala, is already again in Torino, and probably the rumors are saying that before Christmas, so we have 11 days before Christmas, the contract will be signed. Let's see, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was rush, a lot of news, I know. I hope you enjoyed it, that you put a maximum of like, that you subscribe to the channel, and you know that if you arrived until the end of the channel, write something nice to cheer me up in these more difficult moments. Thank you. Forza Juve.